Okay, as you can see, I was able to maneuver Tiny around a little and get him out of this mud pit. He's on halfway on the driveway. And look at this mess, guys.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from belief.
By now, you guys know Husqvarna sent me 3 pieces of equipment right here. Wanted me to try them out, get a feel for them, and give our honest opinion. So we're gonna go individually, each one at a time, and talk about it, maybe give our cons and pros and what we think about it. They also sent me 2 charging ports. Sorry for the airplane, guys, just decides now to go right above us as I start this video. So this is a charging port that you basically slide the battery in and it sits there. Yeah. Tell them about that one piece.
This one's more of the dock style, like you see like DeWalt batteries have, stuff like that. You just slide the battery in. This is basically the same thing, except it just plugs into the battery.
Into the battery.
All of these batteries are 36 volts.
36 volts.
3 of them are the same. So. And
they all take 1 battery. So let's show them how. So they all come out right there. The hedge trimmers are on the side. That's a big battery, man. And if we look real closely, 36 volts right there. So real easy, snaps right in. There you go. Do the same with the blower piece. Same deal. So they send us 3 batteries for each one for each piece of equipment. And then the weed eater is on this side, guys, right there. Same thing. You just take it out. Each one of these has a button on the side. You've seen it by now, where you press it and it'll tell you how much battery life it is. You didn't? Okay. And so obviously I charged all of them. They're all full. That's the Husqvarna 536 LIH D60X. Let's go a little bit into detail about it. Okay. So where you hold your hand right here, right?
You've got a man switch right here.
Okay.
Something I learned a minute ago while using these is if you hold this man switch and then you turn it on, you see the little red flashing light?
Mm-hmm.
It won't run until you let go and then get back onto it, and then it'll run.
Okay. All right.
I got the guards on there. I don't want to run it.
Sure. And you actually missed one. Yes.
Oh, I missed one.
When we put the little guard on. It's fine for now. Okay. So push button right here to turn it on and off. And that's
multiple speeds.
That's the slower speed, higher speed. So let's give them a little example, even though they have watched us use it here a few minutes ago. But and that's the slower speed. I can tell. Okay, I can definitely, you know, you can tell the difference. All right, guys. So,
I mean,
first thing for me, let me just say this piece. When it comes to battery equipment, I mentioned this in the other video, Ninjas, that I have never owned any battery piece of equipment as far as hedge trimmers, blowers, weed eaters. And so this is new for me, okay? But one of the things, you know, I right away ask myself is longevity and power. All right? And so that's my number one thing. Oh, that turns too. Good. We just noticed that now.
And it's very easy, too. I mean.
So that was my first two things that I would jump to question. But another thing that's really convenient that I have discovered, you know, since I've had these now, is if you really need it quickly used for something, whether it's to blow off your garage or your driveway, or maybe
mowers.
or the mowers, or just quick weed eating or quick hedge trimming, you don't have to tug with.
For the times where we get in the truck and we're about to pull off, and either me or Nick or whoever it is points something out that we've missed, if it's something that needs weed eated, instead of having to go to the racks, pull them off, start it up, go over there and you can just grab that, run over there to it, zip, you're done.
How's that go?
Zip, you're done. Okay. Same thing with the blowing off. You know, if there's something you've missed on the way out of the driveway, you can just jump out, grab it, and go. Tell him, Pete,
since you were the one using it here while I was recording you, how does it feel in your hand compared to a gas hedge trimmer?
They're a lot lighter
than
the gas hedge trimmers. They seem to be more balanced.
Okay.
Whereas the other ones, you have all the weights in the back. They seem to be a little bit more balanced.
Okay.
Other than that, I mean, I like them.
Okay, so it felt okay in your hand using it. All right. On to the Husqvarna blower, which is the 436 LIB. So, first and foremost, how's it feel in your hand?
It's light.
Very light.
It's super light.
Okay.
Even lighter than the steel handheld we have.
Okay.
It's lighter, and you don't have to.
Again, one of those things, guys, for something real quick you miss, or you have to, a quick, small little driveway or walkway, and you just fired it up, fired it right up. So
the power, it starts. You got multiple speeds.
Hold on. That's to turn it down.
Yeah, so you've got full power.
And it's got a boost speed.
Oh, you got 3 different settings.
Ah.
Okay. And then it's got a boost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it full throttle and I'll hit the boost and you'll hear the difference.
Okay, so it gives it a little extra boost. Yeah. Now that boost, guys, will run out. I think it's only for a couple of seconds.
Right.
So then you got to let go of it and it'll actually recharge itself.
It's probably to keep it from drawing too much power too quickly.
Sure. And how did you think it did the driveway when we were just now?
Oh, it did fine. I mean, this driveway, you can see all the tire marks and stuff.
Well, sure. But as far as just grass clippings.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
If we were to leave a yard and I noticed we missed a spot, this is something I think would be great to just grab quickly out of the truck and go, hey, you missed the spot, and go, hit it up real quick so you don't have to go and get the handheld where you got to pull the cord. Again, I didn't realize the convenience of just press a button and go.
You're ready to go.
If you really have a small yard or just a missed a spot somewhere. Okay, weed eater. The weed eater is a Husqvarna 536 LILX. Peace, how did it feel in your hand?
Oh, fine. I mean, one thing that shocked me with the battery being back here, you'd think it'd be more back heavy, but it's pretty much almost completely level.
Okay, so one of the things, what's so funny is when me and Pizza were at Lowe's the other day, probably about a week and a half, we were just looking at some weed eaters, and we were in that department, and we came across a DeWalt, I believe.
Think it was a DeWalt.
Or a Poland.
It was either one of the two.
I can't remember. Okay. And one thing, we were just fooling around with them and looking at them, and one thing we noticed was what?
It had a giant engine right here, and they were super front heavy.
Front heavy. Like, so when we picked it up, what did it do? Like, give them, just pick it up. It went like that. It was super heavy.
One thing we did find that was really shocking was, so you've got it spinning to the right, clockwise. See, clockwise.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually hit.
Show them. Hold on.
I think it's that button, I believe. Is that
yes,
one?
it's that right
one?
there.
Yeah.
And it'll actually go to the other side.
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. Now that is wicked. So why do you think they did that?
I don't know, for people who like to walk backwards, or maybe when you're up against a bed and you want to walk forward, but you don't want the grass slinging into the bed, it'll sling it out the other direction.
I agree.
That's all I can think of.
It also has a
2 different speed settings.
which it's the green E. So it's a smaller.
So I'll full throttle and then I'll switch between them.
Definitely can tell a difference in that.
Yeah.
As far as in general, the weight itself, super light.
Super light.
Okay.
I'm not completely against battery equipment. I believe it has its place. Like we mentioned, you know, for the times where we miss something and we need to hit it right quick, would I want to replace our whole fleet with battery equipment? Probably not. But it is, like I said, it has its place. It's good to have for them times you do miss stuff and you need a quick alternative to having to pull another one out and start it. Or
So what you're saying, Pizza, is you recommend it for the commercial use guys as a quick, you have a small yard and you don't want to mess with the gas equipment, you don't want to pull the cord, or you miss a spot somewhere real quick. Just grab it, blower, hedge trimmer, weed eater, whatever. But you are saying you would definitely recommend it for residential use.
yeah.
Somebody just does their own yard, they don't want to fool with the cords, mixed gases, nothing like that. You know, keep the batteries charged, and when they're ready to cut their yard.
You don't want a can of mixed gas sitting in your garage for, 2 months, because that's how long it takes you to go through it, because you've got such a small yard that you're weed eating for 5 minutes. This would be perfect.
Okay. We're going to continue to use these guys. I am going to go ahead and keep these in the truck. I'll keep this in the bed of the truck. I'll keep these in the toolbox or in the truck. It doesn't matter. They're so super small. And so once the season starts, guys, it's right around the corner. We will be using these basically on a daily, if not, definitely several times throughout the week. And so I'm going to make another video about this and give our other, our opinion continuing forward of how long it lasts. I may actually decide to just use this one full day and use this one full day or whatever, and just see how long the battery lasts. Can we get through a day with a full charge? That's a good question. So
one of the other things I've noticed that I like about these, because I've used them today and we used them the other day for that one spot at the townhomes, with the other hedge trimmers being gas, you have the exhaust all day long. You're breathing that. It's coming directly at you.
Good point.
And that's a plus that I found I like about that. I don't have that exhaust.
That's a very good point. No fumes.
No fumes, nothing. You don't smell the gas. You don't get gas on you.
Correct, correct. Again, thank you, Husqvarna, very, very much. Super excited. Very cool of you guys. And stay tuned. We'll keep you posted how it goes. But as of what we've tried, they seem great.
They seem great.
It does the job. The hedge trimmers looked like they were really doing well.
Yeah, the hedge trimmers are nice because, like I said, they're lighter. You don't have the exhaust in your face. They're not as loud either. That's another thing.
None of them really are.
None of them are. When you use a hedge trimmer for an hour at a time, it is loud.
Correct.
Even with headphones in.
Now, one of the things I personally like to do, guys, is every now and then I'll open both my garage doors and blow out my garage. And with the gas powered, you gotta choke it and start it. But if I have this in there, real quick, click, press, done.
And this is smaller and not as long either, so you can get back behind stuff a little easier in corners and.
So. All right, guys, we just wanted to quickly show you this video. And thanks again to Husqvarna. And stay tuned. We'll give you an update as we continue to use these and see how it goes. All right. Pizza about lost his crap. He about made an accident already.
Yeah, so
luckily, it was my yard.
There's a rough piece of land back here, and I knew it was rough, but, you got to test the mower out. So I'm going maybe half speed, a little above half speed.
Probably full speed, but whatever.
Probably. I hit the bump. And when I did, it bottomed me out on the platform, and then bounced me back up so hard.
And your belt?
That my belt I ended up getting thrown on front of the controls, and my belt hit the controls, and the mower started going backwards.
So how did you get thrown? Can you demonstrate a little bit?
It bounced and then just threw me up. It threw me up hard enough that I came off of the platform, and it actually, the man switch disengaged, and the mower started to shut down until I landed. Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, all right. We've had rain nonstop for the last 2, 3, 4 days, something like that. And when we got on those mowers, Ninjas, the back pads were nothing.
Right.
Now on the Skag V-Ride,
oh, I bet you I can walk up to it right now and it's just gonna pour.
And your knees are gonna be super wet, which is gonna look like you were down on your knees doing
mulch.
Okay, so the whatever's natural to you piece. So let's go. Pizza did. I was busy doing something else, but Pizza did rearrange the mowers on the trailer. So let's quickly look at that before we conclude this video because we're losing daylight. So the V-Ride is still up front. We put the Ferris here. We put the 61.
Yep.
And then the 52 right over here.
And there's still a little bit of room.
Sure. I mean, not much, but. But that's basically, I told him, and he agrees, and we both agree that I think this is probably going to be the layout.
It's actually easier to put the Ferris up there because you don't have to come up the gate and immediately turn to try to get it positioned. It's actually easier up there.
Now, I didn't record, guys, but if you're on Instagram, check out Saving Green Lawn Care. I did post a video up there of Pizza. I cut it, and Pizza used the grinder to just grind it out a little so it doesn't cut us. But I cut the piece of metal right here, which is what was hitting the pedal. It was in the way, and then he used the grinder and just grind it. Ooh, it's still sharp piece.
No, I can't
you could
really
actually do a little more.
Yeah, I can't really get to it.
When we get the mower off the trailer and actually get this thing down, because that's sharp.
But I mean, now that it's not hitting this, it's really easy. You can just... I also bent it a little bit too.
Yeah. Boom. It's unhooked.
Yep.
Hook it back up. Just pull. Bam. Locked in. Nice. So that's the layout, Ninjas. This is going to be it for the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, did a little bit of everything. I finally got the dump trailer over there. I got it. It's not stuck. I got Tiny out. We mowed my front and backyard. I hope you guys enjoyed the demonstration of the Husqvarna stuff. That was pretty cool. And that's it. We're ready. We're ready to rock and roll, man. I say within the next week, 2 at most, it's gonna be go, go, go. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, man? Are you sure you're ready?
I'm like SpongeBob, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
So, thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for tomorrow, because we got a lot of stuff coming up tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Don't tell them.
I'm not gonna tell them.
Don't say it.
I ain't saying it.
Because there's something going on. Something big's going on.
Something big.
Something real big.
It's big.
That's what she said. So, all right. Take care. Thanks for watching. And as always...